they kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Lopez wants to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Right down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Knights will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The screen, and watch out. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He fires to the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what?
Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lopez to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Keeps it on the draw. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Farmer. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Kick is in the air. He's got it. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's shipped. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Billups. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
Love the effort, tried the toe tap.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. He might want another play. Lopez wants to fire. He's got him this time. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Johnson. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on the counter. Finding open areas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Matthews. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Got a man. It's Ship. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ship. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Goss. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Barrels ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking that right to the face.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Jones to throw. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing something.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Kane. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just...
There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Rushes on him. Running to Green. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Lopez to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Now the play fake. Dances away. Unleashes one. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Ball's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Marks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.